Individual right to freedom of speech is protected by the U.S. Constitution. However, that freedom is not unrestricted in the workplace, so employees and companies need to be aware of appropriate boundaries. 3 situations in which employees' freedom of speech might be restricted include expressing controversial views, whistleblowing, and using the internet and other communication-based technology. Questions of free speech can arise over the right of employees to advocate controversial viewpoints at work. Can an employee be disciplined in situations like these? The answer is likely yes if the disciplinary action can be justified by job-related reasons and the company follows due process procedures. However, simply because an employer might not be able to punish employees who make inappropriate statements that embarrass the organization, should the employer do so? Perhaps an employer shouldn't because employees may view this as heavy-handed and as overreaction. The best way to handle these concerns is to attempt informal resolution first, clearly outline the boundaries and standards for appropriate behavior in a formalized policy that address workplace expectations, and have a signed non-disclosure privacy agreement. Individuals who report real or perceived wrongs committed by their coworkers or employers are called whistleblowers. Several laws, such as the Sarbanes-Oxley Act and the Dodd-Frank Act, protect corporate whistleblowers. For instance, the Sarbanes-Oxley Act is intended to remedy companies' ethical breaches by requiring organizations to properly report financial results, encouraging ethical business practices, and providing protection to whistleblowers. The Dodd-Frank Act also protects whistleblowers and provides financial incentives to individuals who report wrongdoing. In addition to paying fines, a company that is found guilty of retaliation is required to reinstate the individual back to his or her job, provide back pay or double back pay to make up for lost compensation, and cover any costs associated with legal counsel. Employers need to address 2 key questions in regard to whistleblowing. First, when do employees have the right to speak out with protection from retribution? And when do employees violate the confidentiality of their jobs by speaking out? Even though the answers may be difficult to determine, retaliation against whistleblowers is clearly not appropriate or legal. The culture of the organization often affects the degree to which employees report inappropriate or illegal actions internally or resort to using outside contacts. Consequently, HR professionals should be actively involved in helping the organization develop an ethical culture by creating fair and ethical policies.